Happy Monday. Join Jackie on Mondays at 10. So we have Anzac Day tomorrow. So I hope that everyone has had a look at some way of celebrating Anzac Day, whether it's attending a dawn service or attending a march, or listening to something just on the radio or TV that is broadcast. Or of course, then there's lots of football matches happening as well on Tuesday, and they often have the flag ceremony, at least at the beginning. So you'll have a chance to commemorate. Anyway, join Jackie on Monday. So today I'm talking about or how to appoint someone to make medical decisions for you. So there is a type of power of attorney. It used to be called the enduring power of attorney for medical treatment. Now it's called an appointment of a medical treatment decision maker. So in that case, you would be appointing someone to make medical decisions for you if you can't. Now, you may have a temporary or a prolonged situation where you can't make medical decisions for yourself, and it is up to the medical treatment providers to determine whether they can get decisions from you or not, because no one can override what you want. A doctor would only take someone else's decisions if they can't get a decision out of you. So as I said, it could be temporary. It could be the situation where you're under a general anesthetic for some reason and something has happened during an operation. Or it could be the case where you're in an induced coma for a certain period of time, or it could be some other kind of emergency. That's the situation in which it would apply. Preferably, you only have one person appointed at a time, so that there's no problems with making a unanimous decision. You can have a number of people appointed, and it goes in a cascading order. So unlike other powers of attorney, for your alternate power of attorney to take over and make decisions, the previous one has to be incapacitated or dead. But under a medical one, they just have to be unavailable. So if you appoint, say, your spouse and then your eldest child and then your next child, and your spouse is unavailable, then your eldest child, if they are available, is the person that would then make the decision. And then once your spouse became back available, it would revert to that person. So that's how that cascade works. Now, in terms of making decisions, when we make these documents, we quite often don't give specific directions, of course, because if it's not something immediate, then we're just doing it in case of emergency. So when the legislation changed in 2018, they also removed the requirement that decisions have to be in your best interest, which was a grey area, to now decisions having to be in accordance with your wishes and values, which is far more direct. So how do you make sure that your wishes and values are followed? Well, make them clear. So you can do that in a number of ways. You can record them in the document itself if you want to. However, this is not done very often. You can record them in a separate document called an Advanced Healthcare Directive. And there's other videos I've done on that, which you can go and have a look at. You could also just jot down some notes and keep those notes with the document, or you could just have conversations about what you would want. So if you have expressed your wishes and values and they're known, then that's what has to be followed. If they're written down, then clearly that's easier, because if you made the document 10 years ago and you've had conversations and quite a long time has passed, some of that might not have been remembered, or things may change over time as well. Your values may differ or your wishes may change. So having conversations fairly regularly about these things are important if you have very clear wishes. So I think that probably provides some broad understanding about how the document works. And of course, then the people you appoint are the people that you believe will actually follow your wishes and values. So someone who you know is going to be able to act in a situation that can be highly emotional and still be able to make clear decisions, and to be able to put your wishes and values ahead of their own as well, which can be quite a difficult situation. And sometimes the people making the medical decisions for you are not the same people who are managing your finances, because it's a very different set of skills sometimes. So there you are. If your medical power of attorney is not up to date, it is a document we do as part of our family legacy plan. And if this is something that you want to encourage someone else in your life to do, please, by all means, tag their name in the comments or share it with them privately via Messenger if it's private. Or if you have a parent, for example, that you want to have the documents updated, showing them this video might be helpful too. So this video, last week I did one on enduring powers of attorney, and there are older videos on advanced healthcare directives as well. All of these, while live, get saved onto the Facebook page and all live under the videos tab. So there's quite a library there of well over 100 videos, which is a really good place to start. If anyone in your life is facing any legal difficulty, quite often we've done a short snippet of legal information that can get you started. Otherwise, hope that's helpful. I'm actually not around next Monday. So the following Monday, the second Monday in May, I'll catch up with you again. Happy Anzac Day for tomorrow, lest we forget. Take care.